Tonight, you can see his name in lights, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's well worth his name being in lights because his first show was absolutely magnificent. Please welcome to the stage, for the final time with Holland America, this cruise, Gary Sletcher.
And good evening. How are you doing tonight? How are you? You alright? Yeah, good. Now I'm in the corner. I'm doing well. Absolutely loving this cruise. My first cruise. First time on stage on a cruise liner too. So, yeah, it's great, man. Thank you. I'll tell you what, I've been eating up a storm, hey? I think I put on about 15 kilograms. But I needed it, so it's fun. What's really nice is not having to cook. Hey, isn't that wonderful? Yeah. Normally my 90-year-old mother does the cooking. But sometimes she's busy, mowing the garden and trimming the hedges and cleaning my room. So every now and again I have to cook, She's got to stay active, Anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if you remember this old song. Here we go. From the play Ipin Tombi. Chugging and a smoking and a pumping and a pushing and a crying and a screaming and a whoop. They curse the coal train that brought them to Johannesburg. Today was the 18th of July, 1918. The boy was born in a town called Umvezu in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa. He was a normal, playful kid, quite intelligent, but he didn't know the suffering that he would one day have to endure, or the greatness that would one day be bestowed on him. This young boy was none other than Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Asimonanga, asimonangu Mandela tina, oke kuna, apeshte ikuna. Asimonanga, asimonangu Mandela tina, oke kuna, upeshle ikuna. The sea is cold and the sky is gray. I can see across the island into the bay. Who has the words, what to say, to swim the burning rivers? Asimo yanga, asimo yangu Mandela tina, ake kuna, apeshte ikuna. Asimo yanga, asimo yangu Mandela tina, ake kuna, apeshte ikuna. Forward wind 30 years to 1948, and Hendrik Verwoerd and his National Party cronies institutionalized apartheid in South Africa, segregating the native people from the rest of society. Nelson Mandela founded Umkhonto weSizwe, which means spearhead of the nation, and they targeted government and military installations. But in 1964, Mandela was arrested and he was sentenced to life imprisonment for conspiracy to overthrow the state. In fact, we passed his 27-year home when we left Cape Town on Sunday, right here on the starboard side, Robben Island. Protest songs were being written by all sorts of bands, notably Hugh Masekela and Stimela, his band, which means stoic in the face of adversity. Also, Johnny Clegg and Savuka, formerly known as Chuluka. The African people couldn't live like this anymore. The time had come. It was time for war. Impi, ubani benga jinja mabubesi. Impi, wonansi mbieza, ubani benga jinja mabubesi. Impi, wonansi mbieza, ubani kesa jinja mabubesi. Impi, Onansi biesa, ubani besa katinga babu besi. All along the river, Clemensfeld's men lay asleep, come to crush the children of Mageba, come to lay the tales price for peace. And in the morning, when they got enough to rise, their eyes filled with fire and the steel. The generals told them of the task that lay ahead, to bring the people of the sky to heed. Impi, Honansi Biesa, Honani Katinga Babu Besi. Impi, Honansi Biesa, Honani Katinga Babu Besi. Thank you very much. I think I lost a few kilograms there. When the concertina came to Africa, it was revolutionary, in a blaze of enthusiasm. These tribal Zulu, they took this instrument and they just Africanized it. They changed the tuning of it, and they came up with a sound that is unique to South Africa. You buy this one for about 4,000 Rand, which is about $4, right? Anyway, this is back in the day of Jock of the Bushveld, right? Anybody read the book? See the movie? But Sir Percy Fitzpatrick and his brave dog? Jock, right? Once Jock fetched a stick from 10 miles away. I know it sounds far-fetched. And when Jock died, they actually got a new dog. They adopted him. Shame he had no legs. They didn't know what to call him. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you call a dog with no legs, it's not like he's going to come anyway. Anyway, I'm going to sing and play the theme song from Jock of the Bushveld, the movie that was back in the 80s. But before that, I'm going to ask you to just surrender. For the spirit of the great heart under African sky. Very much. Meadowlands was a township in Soweto, in Joburg, Johannesburg. It was a melting pot, a bohemian melting pot of ideas and of art, music and colors and vibrancy. Well, the National Party wasn't going to have any of that. So they bulldozed it down. But it was too late. The chicken had flown the coop. In fact, in this case, it was a dove. And her name was Miriam Makeba, the queen of African music. In 1990, it wasn't that long ago, really, was it? Hey? Mandela was finally released. And in 1994, South Africa had their first free and fair elections. And Nelson Mandela became our democratically elected president. The whole of South Africa let out a collective "Eish, eish, eish." It was time to party. And when we party in South Africa, we like to go to a shebeen. It's like a bar, but it's made out of tin. And there's a place called the Back of the Moon in Sophia Town. And they serve this amazing, amazing drink that they make in these big barrels. And they throw in some old fruit, old vegetables, old razor blades, that dog with no legs, not Jock of the Bushveld, and old ladies. I couldn't. No old ladies. No old ladies were hurt in the making of this alcoholic beverage. And they mix it, and they brew it, and they brew it, and they mix it, and it's nice. And it's called Skokian!
Mas l'épouser ouais Chabilia Skokia Wemba we Mas l'épouser ouais Chabilia Skokia Wemba we Mas l'épouser ouais Chabilia Skokia Wemba we Mas l'épouser ouais Chabilia.
Thank you very much. Well, you know now that our motto in South Africa is Eish, right? Eish. What's the motto, you ask? Nothing. What's the motto with you? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson Mandela had a very keen sense of humor. And he also danced funny. I'm not sure he did that on purpose, but I loved it. But he'd often poke fun at himself. And sometimes before a speech, before he'd address the nation, he'd say something like,
I thank you for coming to listen to such an old man.
it was very cute. He'd go up to a married couple and he'd say to the wife, he'd say,
So when did you propose to this man?
now he's old school, he's from 1918, so in those days, women didn't propose, so it was pretty funny at the time. Anyway, thank you for listening to me, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay. And I shall see you in the hallways and at the breakfast table, and come and say how's it to me. Enjoyed the show. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Cheers, guys.
A man walks down the street and says, why am I soft in the middle? Why am I soft in the middle? Rest of my life is so hard. I need a forward opportunity. I need a shot at redemption. Don't want to end up cartooning. Cartoon graveyard, a bone digger, bone digger. Dogs in the moonlight, far away by my well-lit garage. Just to feel, darling, get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. Well, if you'll be my bodyguard, I can be a long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, better when you call me, you can call me Elle. Man, can be my bodyguard. I can call you babe. You can be my bodyguard. I can call you babe. Yeah, yeah. If you'll be my bodyguard.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I shall see you again soon.
Oh, yes. Give it up for Gary Sletcher. Gary Sletcher, everyone. Yeah. What a great show. Gary Sletcher, everyone.